Miss Titty P, the Diamond Prince. As you all know, I am back with a video. As you can tell by the title, yeah, this is the late night episode. So whenever this get up, this one is up. But I'm gonna explain y'all this whole story of my day. It's gonna come with some tips and tricks, but my experience, you just have to be there. A little disclaimer: I am in the class. I did have a conversation with Snoop Dogg and Mary Jane a little earlier, so just bear with me through this video. Don't let me prolong. Let me just tell you guys the tea of what happened today. Y'all see my hair? I did my hair. So I don't know how Thanksgiving was yesterday or not, and the past years haven't been the best for me. So this year I just really wanted to like be by myself. Something that just made me change my mind at the last minute, and I decided to go with my mama to my grandma's house. They went great, and I see my sister, I see my siblings. I ain't seen everybody in a long time, so I got to reunite with everybody, and it was really good, really fun with them. Today, I wake up fresh.
Hello, world. I know you full of shit and chaos right now, but good morning.
Feeling fresh, feeling breezed as ever. I'm in the bed still, 10 a.m. Calls me talking about, so come get me. I need you to come get me. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, girl, what? She's talking about some, she got into some mess with her significant other. And I'm like, the same old drama. I digress. Me being a big brother, I guess. I decided to get up out of my wonderful beauty slumber. And I got in my car, drove 10 minutes to go get her, picked her up and took her somewhere else. I wasn't familiar with it. I was Little Red Riding Hood delivering goodies to the house. But I was just going. I make the drop. I drop her off. I get back home. And I want to say about 30, 45 minutes later, I get real good and comfortable in the house. Getting a good old bubble bath, you know, trying to ease my nerves from her interrupting my slumber. Trying to get back in the peace of things, you know, and get another message. And she's telling me to come get her because she's about to fight.
I'm finna sit here and argue with you for? What I'm finna sit here and argue with you for?
What are big brothers for? What are siblings for? Oh my God. Me is always, if you know me, you know me. If I tell you I'm down for you, that's what I mean. If we're family, some family. I'm going to be down for you through the thick and thin, whether you're wrong or right. She was that. Yeah, I decided I'm in the bubble bath. Picture it. Just soaking in all the good savory energy of myself. Just feeling soothed, nice, comfortable, and I get a message. So now I gotta jump in fight or flight mode, cause now I gotta get all riled up, put my grease on, get dressed up. I sat in that tub for 10 minutes, trying to figure out if I was going to sit there, if I was gonna get out that tub, that nice comfortable bath, to go fight. Now me on my journey right now, I should have said no. Keyword should have. I didn't. I jump out the tub, get real dry, throw on some fighting clothes, sneakers, all that. Jump in the car. Mind you, I didn't have my hair on. I had took my hair off for yesterday's event. So I didn't have my hair on, so I just threw a little cap on and went after that. I drive back to the location of where I last took her. Mind you, she had the address on her phone. I didn't have the address, so I had to go back off of knowledge, off of this big old brain power. I'm like, half a tank of gas, and I'm just pushing to get no oil. Mind you, I'm bad with cars, so I had to get maintenance on my car before I go anywhere else. But I finally find the house. Mind you, it took me 10 minutes to get to where the house was. It took me maybe another good 10 minutes to actually figure out which house it was that I actually dropped her off at. I saw no commotion was going on at any other houses, so I'm like, where is she? I'm blowing her up on my way to the house, to find the house. I'm blowing her up, calling her, texting her like, where are you, where are you? No answer, no, nothing, nobody's saying anything. I don't know who she's with, nobody's saying anything. So my mind is going crazy, y'all. I am pissed.
They got me so hot!
I'm just mad. I don't know what to think at this point. So I'm really just going on a rampage in my head. I finally find the house that it is that I did drop her off at. And nobody's there. It seemed like a quiet day. At this point, I'm over it. Because, mind you, this is not the first time this has happened with her. She got into some mess. And I had to come be kept the same. And I ended up wasting my time for it. I really thought I was trying to be a good person again. And I ended up doing nothing. I ended up trying to go back home. I brought this part of the story up to say that you cannot always fight everyone's battles, no matter how connected or how close you guys are, how much you feel like you gotta be down for them. You cannot always fight everybody's battle. You cannot control anything that has nothing to do with you. I've learned that lesson multiple times, over and over. This was another repeat. This time, I know better. I know how to take myself out of the equation. That's what you have to start doing now, people, okay? You have to start taking yourself out of the equation to bring yourself better peace, period. I got myself all riled up, yada, 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 for the nothing. And on my way back home, I was like, I was still upset, but I was more so upset at the fact that it was like a wild goose chase. I was more so upset at the fact that it was a wild goose chase. Like, it was just like for nothing. And I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, I shouldn't be so upset at nothing. Petty stuff like that I have no control over, I'm not letting it bother me no more. So when I allowed that to bother me, that really like made me start thinking and like really going to my brain as to why I was so upset. And I really had to calm myself down because like, girl, why is you upset? I mean, you obviously couldn't get to it for a reason, so let it go. So that's what I did. But on my way home, I get to a stoplight and live it. I'm going through the motions in my head. So I'm trying to listen to Summer Walker. Mind you, I got her playing in the back. Listen to her Still Over It, because that's my shit. I was on the way home, but on the way home, I was going to make a detour to go pick up some Mary Jane that I just previously partaked in. On my way home.
All up into me, baby, you better not pull it out. Relationships toxic, but you better come and bum me out. Excuse my language, that was my alter ego. I know I'm obnoxious sometimes.
I'm sorry, I had to regroup. That was this my phone. Yeah, this video is gonna be all over the place because I was on my way home and I decided to make a detour to go to some Mary Jane. In the midst of doing that, I'm at the stoplight and something happened with the car in front of me. They reversed into the front of my car. I'm like, oh my God. I was in mad shock because I was like, can you just imagine you, like, being upset, already ready to fight, for somebody to just back into your car and you don't know what to do. I was in shock. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I was in shock. Cause I didn't know what to do. Like, I don't get into car accidents. I drive very cautiously. I done been in my fair share of accidents now. Not caused by me, but they have been accidents to where they threw me in shock. So when something like that happened, I get pushed back into that. Like, what's going on? She ran into me and then she pulled back up. The lights changed. And so we pulled into this gas station and I'm still raced. Like, in my mind, I wanted to be angry, but something was like, don't be so impulsive. I really was so upset to where I could have got in my car and went to banging on the window like, do you see what you did to my car? But I didn't. I couldn't. Like, I just stood there. I had to just stay there and be still and think, like, be calm, because that's where I am with my mental. It's not worth being so upset about things, which takes me to my next case, my next part in the story. I get out, check my car, and she gets out. I didn't know who it was at first. I don't know. I didn't know who to expect to get out of the car. She had like some jeans and a blouse on, And she had lipstick on and her braids done. So I was like, okay, maybe she was gonna go somewhere. She had some stuff in the back of her car. So mind y'all, I was in the hood.
The ghetto. The ghetto.
So I was like, okay, I kind of expected this to be like that kind of interaction, but it went way different than what I thought. Nothing was wrong with the car. Luckily, thankfully, thank God, nothing was wrong with anybody in the cars. So nothing was wrong with her car. And we had a conversation. I looked at her car and I was just like, I was kind of still in shock, but once I saw her, I was just like, something over just came over me and I was just like, kind of relieved. And I just was like, you know what, it's not even, I can't even be mad at her. It's not even worth being mad at. Like, it just didn't give that. It didn't give just lawsuit. It didn't give that. So we had a conversation. I told her, like, you know what, as long as you're okay, I'm fine, I'm safe. I just was like shook already. And I told her about that. And she was like, you know, we just can't be out here doing all of that of what I was trying to do, you know, fighting and stuff. Cause she was like, you know, out here we were being profiled and all that, which is true. It's very sad that race is being a target at any cause nowadays, and it's really sad. When in the midst of us talking, I saw one of her heads peek their head out the window, and I was like, okay, well, you got your kids in the car. I can't just do too much. I don't want to do too much because I love the kids. If anything about the kids, I'm all for it. Because they seemed fine. They just was concerned about what was going on. So I was like, you know what? Y'all be safe. Y'all gonna do what y'all do. Just, you know, be safe. And I let her go on about her day. I went and got in my car and I tried to go ahead and go back to doing my proceedings or whatever. I calmed down way more after speaking to her and seeing the kids. I calmed down way more and I was just like, you know, that shouldn't have got me, like my perspective changed. Like that shouldn't have got me that upset and that bothered. And so the accident happened and really just pushed me back to the mindset of where I'm really at. Like, peace is more important than any chaos. Preach. It really brought me and tied me back into my center. And so when I got back home after picking up my Mary Jane, you know, I had to connect with the I had to connect.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hand.
I did my little meditation and I got back in my bubble bath. Made it hotter than the last time so I can get all that steam off. I had to regroup myself and come back into it. I brought that part of the story up to say that you really do not have to let everything bother you. Everything is not materialistic in this world, and a lot of human society has brought a lot of things in this world to be materialistic, and it's not even that important. If somebody else was in my shoes that I know of, or probably that somebody else I had seen through passing in my days, and if there was them, if they were me in that situation, I'm pretty sure they probably would have went all full force on the lady, or probably would have like tried to get her and her kids locked up or something like that. I'm not about that. Like, I understand people have hard days, accidents happen. I have my own accident, so it's understandable. Like, you ain't gotta go through all of it with the cops and all that. Like, especially, it wasn't even that serious. My car wasn't damaged. My car was still working fine. And scooting, boom, 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 did that Mary Jane. Like, I was fine. They was fine. It wasn't even that serious. Nowadays, it's really important that we change our perspective about how to look at things when things happen in our life. Like, you don't have to take every L as a loss. Every L is not a loss. I take all my L's as lessons. You have to take your L's as lessons and not losses, sweetheart. That's how you move up in life. Always having something to be upset about, that's not cute. That's not how you get up in life. And that's why a lot of people are still stuck where they at. You can't get up in life if you're still bothered by the little things that happen. If you take the little things that happen to you as always something bad, you can't even get the big things that are supposed to come for you. Like, you can't do that. Like, it's just not like that. So, moving on to the rest of my day. I ended up trying to enjoy the rest of my day and go on. Why am I out at the hair store? And my sister texted me talking about something. Can I take her to go see her best friend? Because she ain't seen him in forever. She was going to give me gas money for it. When she texted me and I seen it, I said, like, I immediately looked at my phone and was like, girl, are you serious?
Are you fucking dumb? Are you fucking dumb? The fuck?
Mind y'all, This girl did not check in with me after she got to wherever she was at to text me that. She didn't tell me whether she was safe. She didn't call me and let me know she was okay or whether she fought or not. She didn't say anything. She just texted me after all my missed calls. Text me out of nowhere talking about, so can I take her to her best friend?
It's your fucking mind.
Miss Thing. Girl, I seen that message and I very much read it. I made my mind up after seeing that message that I was not dealing with her mess anymore. I'm cutting it off. Girl, no, you don't do that. You just don't do that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Sad to say, but also factual, you can cut off your family members. I don't care what nobody say. Care what you say. Put it in the comments. Talk to somebody about it. Go talk to a therapist. Go talk to Jesus. I do not care. You can cut off your family members and not care about it. Not everybody deserves to be in your life. Not everybody deserves your time or your energy. You can do what you want to do. This is your life. Do what you want to do. Okay, so a brief little summary of this video. Do not let people take you out of your character. Do not allow people to use your energy for chaos and destruction. Always give thanks for the little things in life. Always give thanks for the lessons in life, not the losses. If something bad in your life happens, you feel like you just can't deal with it or you can't come out of your slump, always recenter back into yourself. That's the only person you need to bring you back to your peace. You and God, whoever is your highest source, that's who you need to go back to. That's gonna be your main source. Every battle is not your battle. You cannot stop anything that is orchestrated by others. You can only control the things that you put in your actions into. And with that being said, we're gonna close this video out. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you all. Make sure you share your peace, love, and blessings with everyone. Make sure you spread a positive light, okay, you guys? Make sure you all stay out of this societal narrative, please. And live your life. Do you, boo? Have a good one.